adding a phone number to a contact. Oh, there you are. Today's training plan of the day, TPD, is about adding another phone number to one of your contacts. We're going to use VoiceOver and Voice Control together to get it done. Everybody has one of those people in their contact list who keeps changing their phone number or getting a second number. You get a call from them, but you don't know who it is because that number isn't connected to anyone in your phone list. We're going to fix that, and we're going to do it without lifting anything heavier than your voice. Let's get started. Before we do anything else, here's what needs to be running on your phone. Voice Control needs to be on and sleeping at first. VoiceOver needs to be on. It doesn't matter what's on your screen right now. Like always, just tell Siri where to go. You're going to say, "Hey Siri, turn on Voice Control."
Okay, Voice Control is now on.
Then say, "Go to sleep." Now VoiceOver needs to be running, and you could do that with Siri too. Say, "Hey Siri, turn on VoiceOver."
Okay, I turned VoiceOver on.
Let's get Voice Control doing its job. Say, "Wake up." Then say, "Open contacts."
Contacts. Logo other.
When Contacts opens, you're either on an open contact card or the contacts list. So we'll do a few quick steps to let VoiceOver and Voice Control together get you to the starting line. First, say, VoiceOver, select first item.
Contacts. Back button.
Listen carefully to what VoiceOver tells you. If you heard contacts back button, you already have a contact open and you need to get back to the list of all the contacts. So just say, go back.
Rachel Adkins.
And then let's try that again. Say, VoiceOver, select first item.
Lists. Back button.
And if you heard lists back button after you said VoiceOver select first item, then you are on the list of all the contacts and you're ready to go. So now you have the full list of contacts and you can follow along. Here's the most important thing. It's time to put on headphones. If you want to continue using VoiceOver as well as Voice Control together to successfully get this task done, you need to be wearing headphones. So pause this, go find your headphones so you can come back and follow along. Have you got your headphones in place? Good. Time to find the contact that needs a second phone number added. Of course, with VoiceOver on, you could begin using that forward swipe gesture and keep swiping until you find the name of that person. But you would need to be swiping a very long time. But again, Voice Control is really what's going to do the heavy lifting here instead when you're doing the searching. So here's how. Say, tap search.
Search field is editing. Search.
Now, just dictate the first name of the contact that you're looking for. One word, that's enough. I am going to find someone named Daniel, so I am going to dictate Daniel. Now I need to get back to the top of the screen so I can start looking for a name that matches. So say, VoiceOver, select first item. And you will hear
Top name matches. Heading.
and then you're ready to find the right Daniel. So look at that. Only the contacts in your list with the word Daniel in the first or the last name are now listed. It's just a matter of swiping forward, taking advantage of voice control, of course, until you hear the name of the Daniel that you're looking for. To do that, you will just say, VoiceOver, select next item. VoiceOver, select next item.
Daniel Cox.
Here, I listened for Daniel Cox, and I stopped when I heard it. As promised, voice control did the heavy lifting on the search. And there he is, Daniel Cox, just the person you need to edit. Open his contact with a voice control command by saying, VoiceOver activate. Remember that VoiceOver activate command is the one that does a double tap on your screen. By the way, if you stick around until the end of this video, I am going to show you an even faster way to get straight to a contact. But first, let's finish the job we came to do the way we came to do it. Daniel Cox's contact card is open, voice control is still awake, and all you need to do is say, tap edit. And you're now in edit mode for the current contact. The goal is simple. Right now, Daniel Cox has one phone number in his contact card, and you need to add a new phone number. While in edit mode, finding the add phone number button is really straightforward. All you have to say is tap add phone.
Text field is editing. Phone. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
So you should have heard it say add phone, text field, insertion point at start, all of that. And that means that you're ready to enter the phone number. There is now a keypad on your screen, and it looks like just an old-fashioned phone keypad with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. I know. Typing on a number keypad with VoiceOver is like doing 100 burpees. Technically, it works to get you fitter, but nobody enjoys it. So, we're not going to use VoiceOver gestures. We're going to, again, take advantage of voice control's ability to get the job done while VoiceOver still lets you know what's going on. So with voice control still awake, you're going to say tap, followed by the digit that you need to type. Take it slow and verbally tap one digit at a time. Say tap 3, tap 0, tap 3, tap 5, tap 5, tap 5, tap 7, tap 6, tap 9, tap 4. The number is confirmed by VoiceOver every time a digit is entered. It is important to listen for that swish that lets you know voice control heard you, and the number that VoiceOver reads back to you, letting you know it heard you correctly. You didn't have to touch the keypad once or remember any gestures, just the word tap, followed by the number you needed to tap. Now we need to finish the job. There is always a done button when you have edited something on an iPhone. And done buttons in iOS have a bit of an identity crisis. Sometimes it's just the word done in the upper corner. Sometimes it's a check mark in a circle. Sometimes the circle is blue, sometimes it is green. And sometimes it looks like it's barely trying. Don't let that throw you. If there is a check mark at the top right corner of the screen, that is your done button. Voice control is still awake. Say, tap done. The changes you made are now saved. And with the microphone still awake, you want to get out of this contact card and back to the search. So just say, go back. You are back to your search for Daniel Cox in this case. And here's a step that's easy to forget. You did a search earlier. The search is still active. If you leave contacts right now, the next time you open the app, you're going to wonder why you see only people with the name of Daniel listed. Say, tap close, and that closes the search, and the search for Daniel is clear, and the full contact list is again on the screen, and you're done. What do you do next? We've answered that question a lot on this channel. Your iPhone doesn't care what you do next. Neither do I, really. I'm pretty sure that voice control isn't interested in what you do next either. So you can say, go to sleep, and then you can say, Siri, open, and tell her which app you need. Now would be a good time to recap today's TPD. Remember, training plan of the day? Here's what you did. You used Siri to get VoiceOver and Voice Control running. You used Voice Control to open contacts, and then used it to search for a contact by name. With VoiceOver available the whole time, you used voice control commands to get the correct screen opened, to get to the desired contact, and to enter the new phone number. Voice control let you finish the job, clicking the done button, and clear the search. One open contact updated. No squinting, no guessing, no asking for help. VoiceOver gave you the audio feedback you needed the whole time, and voice control handled the heavy lifting. Between the two of them, you did the whole job. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised you a faster way to get a contact open. Here it is. You can ask Siri to open a contact card directly by name. In this example, I could have said, Siri, open my contact card for Daniel Cox. And she would have done it. And Siri would take me straight there. No searching, no swiping, no VoiceOver, select next item, etc. We didn't do it that way in the first place because it only works if you remember exactly how the person's name is listed in your contacts. So it's good to know how to do a search, just in case you don't know exactly how the name you need to edit is listed in contacts. In other words, if you said, open Danny Cox, and you have it listed as Daniel Cox, that's two different people as far as Siri is concerned. Sure, the Siri command is the faster way to do it when you know the exact name. The search field works no matter what. So now you know both. Use whichever fits your situation. There's Anna. That's my cue to go finish my push-ups. Looks like Anna is going to spot me whether I ask her to or not. Subscribe and come back. There's always another task to conquer another day.